Hi guys, today I am back to film a get ready with me. Today is a very lazy day. I do not have to work until 8 o'clock tonight because I'm doing our truck shipment. And I want to put like some makeup on, but not really a lot, just because we're only open until 9 o'clock. So from 8 to 9 is the only time that like customers are going to see me. And then from 9 to midnight I'm doing truck shipment. So like nobody's going to see me besides my coworkers. And they've seen me without makeup before, they've seen me with makeup before, so I'm not really, trying to impress them or anything. But, I just wanted to put a little bit of makeup on, and I have a couple things that I just kind of want to use. First things first, I have my Dr. Jart BB Disappour BB cream on. It's the only thing I have on, and like I said, I just really wanted to stick with kind of lighter, more like lazy makeup, I call it. You could easily say like more natural makeup too, but for me I call it lazy because when I apply this, I apply it with my fingers, so I don't have to like get a brush out or get a sponge wet or anything like that. I just squeeze some in my hands, rub it on really quick, and it's got decent coverage. Like I have a really bad breakout here on my cheek, and I feel like it's covering it pretty well. Like it's still maybe a little pink, but I mean a lot of the redness is mostly covered and stuff, and I mean there's nothing you can really do about it texturally, so it's just going to kind of be there. But that is all I have on my face right now is this. Plus, I think that my Body Shop Tea Tree BB cream might be kind of breaking me out a little bit. I can't tell if it's this or if it's just hormonal acne, because like this right here where I have quite a few breakouts, this is kind of more hormonal breakout area for me. But I do have like one really painful breakout up here in my eyebrow, which you can't really see it, but like I can feel it and it kind of hurts. And like I said, I think in one of my last videos, my forehead was covered in tons of little red bumps. And those bumps are still kind of there, but they're like going away a little bit. And I quit wearing this for a few days, so I'm kind of wondering if this is maybe breaking me out a little bit. So I mean, I'll still use this, but I'm just not going to be able to use it for like a week straight or anything like that, or even a few days in a row. I'll just kind of have to wear it like once and then wait a couple days and then maybe wear it again, or just kind of put some time in between uses. But that's why I have the Dr. Jart on. I don't have brow products on or eyeshadow primer or anything. I kind of skipped the eyeshadow primer on purpose because I'm going to be using my ColourPop eyeshadow. This is in the color Puppy Love. It's a beautiful color, and every time I look at it, I cannot wait to wear it, but for some reason, I don't know, I kind of lack a little bit of like motivation or inspiration, I guess, when I see it, because I'm kind of like, I don't know what to pair it with. So I'm probably just going to wear this all over my lid today with like nothing else really. Because it's such a pretty color, I feel like why not just let it be the spotlight today. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because the sun is kind of washing it out, but I don't really want to shut my curtains because it's decent lighting. Like I said, I'm going to take Puppy Love and just a little sponge tip applicator. I'm just going to apply this on the lid, and I mean we'll start with this, and if I feel like adding like a crease color or something like that I will, but I kind of just want to pop this on the way it is, so let's go ahead and do that. Because I feel like this is just going to be like a really naturally pretty look. Still don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but I have it on one eye now. Now we're going to move on to the other one. I feel like I probably didn't put the lid on this one as good as I should have because it feels a little drier than some of my other ColourPop shadows. So I kind of think I didn't put the lid on as tight last time I opened it. So, because they don't make Puppy Love anymore. They just recently got rid of it. It's kind of a color that I wish they would have kept it, because since it went to charity and stuff, I feel like that was really, something that they should have kind of kept. But maybe they'll do other shadows, with other charities and stuff. So I want to amp the color up a little bit and like put something in the crease and outer V, but I don't know what. So I think I'm just going to take kind of a little mix of things. I'm going to take my pencil brush, my E25, I do this all the time, take a mix of NYX Stiletto, which is kind of a dusty pink color, and I'm going to take a color out of my NYX Ultimate eyeshadow palette. It's going to be this color here, I think. I'm going to mix those two together and put those in the crease and outer V, and hopefully they'll kind of amp up Puppy Love a little bit because I love this color, but it's just kind of subtle. I'm going to skip to the pencil brush. I've just been going with my E25. It's kind of working a little bit better than applying with the pencil brush. I think the pencil brush works better when I'm working with darker shadows. And this works a little bit better since this is a little softer of a look and I'm not being as like precise with it. But I am really liking Stiletto in this kind of warmer kind of tan color mixed together. Okay, so now that I have the mix of those two shadows on, I kind of, like I said, just messily put it in my crease and outer V. I also kind of messily ran it along my lower lash line, but you can, like, I feel like barely see it there. So I might take something else and kind of go along the lower lash line a little bit later. But right now I'm going to take this Avon, I believe this is called the Rounded Eyeshadow Brush, but the name has completely wore off. It just looks like this. This I love for packing on highlight on the inner corner, and I'm going to take Urban Decay Virgin and pack that on there on that inner corner. This has just been my favorite highlight lately for my face, for my inner corner, brow highlight, all of that. So like I said, I wanted to do something to kind of make the lower lash line a little darker, a little more bold. So I'm going to take the dark cocoa color here, which the reason I'm taking this one is because it's warmer than medium cocoa. Medium cocoa is cooler toned. I'm just going to take a little bit on a pencil brush and kind of stick that on the outer half of my lower lash line just so it's got a little bit more definition and you can actually kind of see that there's some color on my lower lash line. We are officially in lawnmower season. I'm actually going to go ahead and put a little bit in my outer V too, just because. Now I'm going to take my Ulta Automatic Deep Brown Eyeliner and I'm just going to go as thin as I possibly can along my upper lash line. I don't think I'm going to do the lower waterline, but we'll kind of see. So I'm going to apply this and I'll be right back. Now that that's done, I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to take my Ulta Brow Tint in Light and I'm going to run that through my brows really quick. Try to make sure you get extra product off of this if you can, because sometimes I feel like I get too much product on here and my brows get a little too thick. So I found that I gotta kind of make sure I do get the extra product off, because otherwise it just gets a little too thick. Now that I kind of have at least the basic shape down, go ahead and move on to this one. I'm going to set that down. We're not done with it yet. We'll come back to it. But I'm going to take the Ulta Ultra Slim Brow Pencil, and this is in taupe. And I'm just going to basically pretty much outline my brows and maybe fill in areas that are a little bit sparse. For the most part though, I end up really just outlining them and kind of cleaning up the edges a little bit, because that's the only thing about the brow tint or any kind of tinted brow gels is that I sometimes feel like the outline isn't exactly as clean as I want it to be. So that's why I like to go back in with a pencil and just kind of fill everything in and just kind of clean up the edges a little bit. For example, I know this brow tail over here looks really, really bad, so this will help save that. Now that I'm done filling in my brows with the pencil, I kind of sometimes will just take a little bit of the brow gel and I'll just kind of go back through and take as like minimal amount of product as I can. Like I will really try to like scrape the edges and everything and just kind of lightly go through and make sure all the brow hairs are laying flat. I don't want any crazy brow hairs. On to brow highlight, I'm going to take the lightest matte color in here with just my little typical Sigma angled little shader brush. Trying to show it to you. And I'm just going to go ahead and take that and go under my brow bone. And like I said, because I'm feeling kind of lazy and a little more laid back about makeup today, I'm only going to use one concealer instead of mixing them. And this one's a little too dark, but it is the Ulta Full Coverage Concealer. Like I said, it's a little too dark, but it's not terrible, especially once I put the NYX Radiant Finishing Powder on top, which is basically like a white powder. It really, you can't tell. So I'm just going to do 3 little stripes of that. And then I'm going to take this IT Cosmetics. This is the Live Beautifully. Where's the name? Does it not have the name on here? It's the 203 Blending Concealer Brush. All of my concealer brushes right now are gross. They have like, they need to be washed, but I don't know. I just hate washing my concealer brushes for some reason. Foundation and concealer brushes are just my absolute least favorite to wash. They are just the most difficult, I guess. I guess they just get caked up with the most product and stuff, but yeah. I love them the second they are clean, but then once they are clean, or once they are dirty again, it's just like, I'm unhappy with them again. Any residual concealer that's left on this brush, I'm just going to kind of tap on top of that breakout, and any little breakouts I kind of have over here, just for a tiny little extra bit of coverage. Let's see here. Now I'm just going to set that concealer really quick. It doesn't really need to be set, but like I said, it's a little darker, so I do like to pop kind of the lighter powder on top. So this is the NYX Radiant Finishing Powder. You guys are kind of seeing a little Project Pan sneak peek because you can see I have more pan showing, but that's okay. Hopefully I'll have even more pan showing by my next update, so I'm okay giving you guys kind of a little sneak peek. I've just heard very mixed things about the Too Faced, the Better Than Sex, the waterproof version. I've kind of, I don't know, the Too Faced Better Than Sex is one of my favorite mascaras, but the waterproof, I've been hearing it's not that great. My mom said it held up really well for her, but I don't know. For some reason, I'm a little scared to purchase, you know, that mascara and not have it be waterproof. So if you guys have any favorite waterproof mascaras, please let me know, because I'm in desperate need of one, especially since we're going to be going into summer here. And I live not too far away from, I don't know, we call it the water park capital of the world, but like Wisconsin Dells. Mascara I want to try that it's not waterproof, but I just want to try it. It's the Essence, I think it's called False Lashes, like Princess Mascara or something. That actually looks like it has a lot of really good reviews, and it's really, really affordable. It's only like $4.99. So I really want to try that too. So if any of you guys have tried that, let me know what you thought about it, because I don't know, for some reason I've been kind of into trying new mascaras lately, and I kind of want to get some new ones to try, just because I feel like I have a lot of the same ones in my collection. Like I definitely have a Too Faced Better Than Sex sample. I have a Benefit Roller Lash sample, which I've had before. So I'm just kind of like, I feel like I have the same few mascara samples. But then again, maybe one will come in like my Sephora Play box and it'll be something new to try. I can always keep my fingers crossed for that. Today I actually do feel like bronzing a little bit, so I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Conceal Palette. This is the Ulta Powder Brush, but I like this for bronzing. And I like the contour color for bronzing. I'm just not big on contouring. I don't know. I get it. I get what difference it makes. I can see it when people do it. Ooh, I grabbed a little too much. I'll have to blend that out. You know, I can definitely tell the difference that it makes on people, but I just feel like it's just not for me. I don't feel like on a day-to-day basis I need to contour. I don't know. It's just not something I feel like I need to do. Try to blend this out. If nothing else, I will just take like a foundation brush or something and kind of tap that over that, but Yeah, it's not too bad. Well, again, I'm going to go ahead and mix a couple things for my blush. I'm going to mix my NYX Baked Blush in Wanderlust, and I'm going to mix it with the pink blush from the Maybelline Contour palette. I like these two together. It's just kind of a balance of finding the right amount of each, because if I do too much Wanderlust, it just comes out orange. I want to do too much pink because otherwise then it's just like overly pigmented. So I'm just going to have to kind of work lightly. I'm going to do another combination that I did for my last Get Ready With Me. I'm going to take the Benefit What's Up highlighter and the highlighter again in the Maybelline Master Conceal and layer that on top of this. They look really nice together. They don't look splotchy or patchy or anything like that, so I really like those two together. I take that eyeshadow brush that I used in the same last video. This is the Sigma Tapered Blending E40. I don't know why, but I like to use this lately to apply powder highlighters. So I'm just going to apply the Maybelline one with this. Lips, I'm going to use a new color. This is the Ulta Matte Lip Crayon, but this is in Solstice. I've talked about the color Engagement before and how much I love it. I did pick up 3 more colors, so this is one of the newer ones I've picked up. This one is... I'm going to swatch it for you on my hand, but I mean, you guys will see it on my lips too. I don't know, it's a little more orange. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of an orangey color. So kind of interestingly enough, I feel like this one is more sheer than the color Engagement. You could keep obviously like building it up and stuff, but I kind of like it since it's a little more sheer because it is a little more natural and it's really comfortable on the lips. It doesn't really feel like I have anything on except for maybe a really light hydrating chapstick. So I kind of like that this is a little bit more sheer because Engagement is a little bit, in my opinion, it's more pigmented and it kind of looks a little bit more like a lipstick on, whereas this just looks like a tinted chapstick. Like it's got nice color, but it looks moisturizing and everything. It kind of brings out the peachiness, I feel like, in Puppy Love too. So that is it for this Get Ready With Me. It's just kind of a, like I said, kind of more lazy, simple, light makeup look, especially because I'm doing truck. Just going to be getting sweaty and gross anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and do my hair and then we'll do my empties video. But I do, before we go, I want to kind of read to you guys some upcoming videos because I have them kind of here in my little, I don't know, journal thing. I got this from TJ Maxx a couple months ago and I just write down video ideas in it, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to kind of go through and read to you guys what I have in here, and then that way you guys will know what upcoming videos I have coming and you guys can kind of request some stuff based on that. So some upcoming videos, I have 2 different Ashley Benson like makeup tutorials planned. There is just 2 different makeup looks that she's done. One is quite a bit older and the other one's a little more recent, and I love them both. So I'm going to do that. I have some Get Ready With Me's that I want to film using some Wet n Wild palettes. I have the Perfect Palette 2 tag coming up. I have a half drugstore, half high-end face makeup look. I want to try to do the $20 makeup challenge, but I feel like that one keeps getting pushed back, so that one probably won't happen until summertime, I'm kind of thinking, just because I have a lot of stuff I want to get up before that. I have my daytime skincare video coming up and a nighttime skincare routine video coming up. I also have an inventory video, my Ulta brand review, and there's also 2 other tags. One is a panning tag. I think it was like the pro panning tag or something like that. I just have panning tag written here. And then there's another one that I've seen a few people do and I keep having trouble finding the actual tag videos and the actual questions for it, but I want to say there was like a Holy Grail tag video, and I really want to do that one too, but I'm having trouble finding it. So if you have done that tag, the Holy Grail one, link your video down below or give me the questions or something, because I have had a little bit of trouble finding it. It's been a little while since I've looked, but last time I looked I had some trouble finding it. So I think that is it for kind of what I have upcoming, besides like there's more tutorials and just kind of random Get Ready With Me's, but that just kind of gives you guys an idea of what I do have coming up. I don't know, I said inventory, I do have a declutter coming up too. Those will be separate videos. I decided to do them separate this time as opposed to last time I did them together, so I'll do them separate this time. But I think that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!